Hello, Fast Trackers. Welcome to day 3 of your 7-day Fast Track. Today is Tuesday. So here's what I would like for you to do today in order to make learning this program easy and doable. Small steps each and every day. So obviously I want you to watch this tutorial to help you go through there. I would like for you to watch the silver level daily doses numbers 6 through 9, making sure that you click yes that you have watched the videos. And then I want you to familiarize yourself with the journal tab and weekly timing chart and complete the meal plan and void replacement worksheets. I'm going to show you all of this in just a second. And then after that, I want you to tell me in a comment a protein plus fat and a fibrous carb combo that you would like to eat. And I hope you enjoyed seeing those ideas yesterday. I'm going to share my screen with you. And so I'm at my profile page. And so here's where you're going to find your daily doses. And so what I want you to do is watch numbers 6 through 9. Just 4 short videos, and then make sure that you click yes that you watch them. I hope you are watching these each day because our goal is to have that phase 1 badge by Saturday or on Saturday, okay? And then what I want you to do is see right here where it says meal plan worksheet and right here where it says void replacements worksheet. I want you to click on meal plan worksheet and pull that up. And if you don't want to print it, it's fine. This is easy to write on a piece of paper. Write down what you currently eat for a breakfast, like 3 meals that you eat for breakfast, 3 meals you eat for lunch, 3 meals you eat for dinner. And then I want you to find similar items that are in the approved food library to make what you're currently eating Shibboleth approved. And that's just an exercise that you can do to make sure that you're eating the same things, but you're getting to eat the food that Shibboleth knows has enough protein and fiber in it to help the program work for you. Okay, so just play around with that. Then this void replacements worksheet, this is that thing that you might write down, I like this kind of ice cream or candy or cake, that kind of thing. Then you're going to find something that is Shibboleth approved that will help you if you are just absolutely needing something. You're having a moment of weakness and you truly need something, then you have something that meets your needs or your weakness actually. You have somebody that meets that or something that meets that, but it's Shibboleth approved. So the awesome news about that is if you use it properly, it will not take you out of efficient fat burning, okay? It is not, it's lawful, but it's not necessarily expedient. But the whole point is you will not come out of efficient fat burning. And that's what I want you to learn to do, okay? So play around with those, and you're going to need to use the food library to look some of those things up. So play around with that food library. We're going to do that probably tomorrow, but you might need to play with it to do those worksheets. And it's always good to learn things on our own as well. So now we're going to go right here to your journal because I want you to familiarize yourself with your journal tab because you're going to start journaling your food, and because that's what makes a perfect day. So right now, I am having an intermittent fasting day. So I chose IMF. You may not see IMF or Divine in your choices in the drop-down menu because if you're not a gold member, you don't have those options. So you would just click a perfect day if you're having a perfect day or a holiday if you're having a holiday. You should really not have any unsure days because you know if it's perfect or holiday. So click that and you'll hit save right there and it will save that information. There are a couple of places on this journal page that you need to hit save. Okay, so this is actually what I ate today. I had this meal here. It's Shibboleth high protein brown bread with 45 calorie cheese on there and Sargento cheese and then some egg whites. And then I had a snack, and then I had a coco ringa, some Chick-fil-A, fried filet, and a side salad with light Italian. Oh, and then I had something else, a pork. That was all lunch. It's off on its timing. That's where that problem is there. In fact, I'm going to fix that. And y'all don't pay attention as much to mine. I shouldn't have shown y'all this. I'm in maintenance, okay? So you're wanting to have 3 meals a day. But honestly, if you can get to maintenance, it's a good place to be, because I had to add in an extra just to make sure I didn't keep losing weight, which I'm not really, I don't want to lose any more weight. All right, so now right here, you can write in the time that you woke up, the time that you go to bed, your motivation level for the day. And I kind of reserve, I put my motivation level at 7 every day, and that means it's good for me. You have to do what's best in there for you. I reserve 8, 9, and 10 for super special, I'm doing something crazy awesome days. So that's just me. But if you are ready to whip a bear with a switch, then you want to put in motivation level 10. All right. Right here, you can put in your measurements each day. Right here, you can put in your exercises and your steps, your miles walked, that kind of thing. If you will sync your Fitbit, if you have one, with the website, it will automatically pop that information in there for you. Now, I do have to leave my Fitbit app open for that to happen, so I just do that. If you were participating in any challenges, which we haven't gone over yet, but if you were participating in any challenges, you'll see them listed here, and this is where you would complete your challenge. If you want to put a photo in, you could put a photo in right there. And in fact, I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's say we go to Facebook, and today I was at an event where there was a photo taken. So I am going to, just for the fun of it, I'm going to save this image on my computer. And then I'm going to go back to my journal. See where it says choose file? I'm going to click choose file. This could be progress photos, or it could be any other type of photos. I put in lots of fun photos because it's just awesome to look back through this and see how much I've enjoyed life. So then I clicked save photo. If I want to save that photo, I have to click save photo right there. And that's me and my friend Kathy. And we're at the Marietta Business Association luncheon. So I'm going to put MBA luncheon. Okay. Now I'll click save down here, and that'll save right there. And then I want you to look at this. This is where you choose your water. You can slide this little ball over, or you can choose it from the drop down menu. I'm actually going to have 112 in just a few minutes. And I had Zero Drag vitamins today. I had chlorella and spirulina, which are just 2 supplements that I take. But look right here. If you click on my supplements, whatever you might take as a supplement, type it in right there and hit add, and it'll show up in your journal. And you can even, so this thing is so customizable and personalized for each person. And you can click off that you've done your things there too. So I didn't hit save when I did that, so it didn't save my notes. I added those back. And then look what I wrote today, because this is not usual for me. I'm really not always that hungry, but today, for some reason, I have been hungry. So I wrote, I have been really hungry today. It's been a challenge, but I am using the shield and all my options to make it a perfect day. And sometimes you just have to do that. So I'm going to hit save right there. And that way I've just filled in my journal. So also on your journal tab, if I clicked on favorite meals, these are just some meals that I enter regularly. So what I would suggest that you do when you're entering your food in your journal, try to enter it the same. So for example, see right here, I wrote 1/3 of an almond hemp bar. And right here, I just wrote 1/3 of a hemp bar. I really just am going to start putting 1/3 of a hemp bar and not necessarily saying if it was almond or something like that, just so I can see how often I use things. So, and then my favorite food, this is going to generate a list that I have hearted or favorited in the food library. That's my own personal favorite food list. So I don't have to go to the 5,000 list all the time. If I'm looking for something specific that I know that I have hearted, I just go right here in my journal. And then click on favorite recipes. It'll generate that. And there's a list of the favorite recipes that I have. And we're going to do more in the food library and recipes probably tomorrow. But that is a great way to familiarize yourself with the journal. And then we're going to click right here on weekly timing chart. And I am going to go back to April, which when I began. And I'm going back to when I began because this is a fast track. You're just beginning video and 7-day group. And I don't want you to see my maintenance calendar because it is not what I did in the beginning to lose weight. Okay. So this is my timing chart. So right here, this was my first perfect day. This W means that I entered some weight that day. So see right here, you have these symbols on the left, and what they mean is right here. And then whatever you've done in your journal, it will give you a little box right there. And so I have a check and a check. Those are 2 perfect days. This is a perfect day. This third perfect day is my first day in EFB, efficient fat burning. And then I had a perfect day, all these perfect days. And then right here, I went to Alabama for Easter and I had holidays. And then I got back and had a perfect day. This is the symbol for intermittent fasting because I joined the Gold upgrade and watched those videos by this time and chose to have an intermittent fasting day right there. And then this is another fat burning day. This little symbol means I also did a WOW challenge that day, which you'll learn more about later in the week in a different video. This one was a perfect day with a WOW challenge, perfect day with an intermittent fasting. But if you don't have the gold, you won't ever see this, but your little flames will look like that, all right? And then if you're doing a WOW challenge, which is available to any silver level member, you could get that little icon on your flame as well. And then I use this to strategize. So I'm going to move to the next month, the month of May. Well, in the month of May, I knew that my husband and I were going to a wedding. And we went to a wedding up in Illinois. And I continued, I said, okay, I know I want to have 3 holidays for this wedding. And so I continued to have perfect days all the way up until the wedding. And then we had 3 holidays. And then I came back and I had an intermittent fasting day. And one of the things, if you are in the gold level membership, you will learn is that if you have an intermittent fasting day, you get back into EFB faster. But totally could have had a green check here, and then a flame here. That would have been no problem at all with me, okay? And then let's move to June. So my thought process for scheduling my holidays is I want to use them if I'm going out of town, because if I'm going out of town, I don't have as much control over what I'm doing. And so I thought I'll just use mine for that. Well, guess what? I'm not going out of town anytime during June. Well, there's Father's Day in June. So I thought, okay, do I want to have a holiday on Father's Day? Well, we usually go to Longhorn for Father's Day. I can have a beautiful steak and broccoli and not come out of efficient fat burning. So I didn't have any holidays right here. But y'all, I was in a groove. I was in the zone, getting my mind ready to get to my goal weight. And then in July came along. When July came along, I was thinking, okay, am I going out of town? Because that's how I filter all my strategy for holidays. Nope, I'm not going out of town. Well, July 4th would probably be a good day to have a holiday. Well, I got to July 4th and I could not do it. I could not have a holiday. So I had another perfect day. But what I did was I added in a snack and some other things that I wasn't doing, and it made me feel like I had a holiday, but it did not bring me out of EFB. All right, so this day right here, July 10th, this was the day that I hit my goal weight of 150. And I was slightly terrified to have any holidays, and I was still in the zone, so I just kept having perfect days. And then in August, I started thinking, well, how am I going to help people if I don't have some holidays here and there? And so I started having some holidays. But look at this. I'm still stringing together my EFB days, efficient fat burning days, to make sure I maintain the weight loss I had achieved. And just to let y'all know, in maintenance, I lost another 13 pounds. So this program works. It works like you would not believe. I just can't imagine not having this in my life. And so I just want to make sure that y'all all know how to do it so that you can have this in your life too. And please let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you, and I hope that you have another perfect day.